Hello guys, welcome back to Advent Calendar Week. Today, for day number 4, we are opening up something so fancy. I am beyond excited. I got the Diptyque Advent Calendar for 2023. I mean, fancy girl. I'm a fancy girl today. I am very excited. As I'm filming this, I just opened up day 3, which was the Joe Malone Advent Calendar. So if you haven't seen that, I will leave it down below. I'm excited to have opened that and to kind of compare the Diptyque one to it. They're both brand specific Advent calendars. I feel like they're gonna give me a luxury experience, and also price point wise, the Diptyque one retails for $5.10 and the Joe Malone one retailed for $4.95. So they're very comparable when it comes to price, and I'm excited to see how I like it. But without further ado, let's get into this Diptyque one. Like I said, retails for $510, so very, very pricey. And this is a very beautiful, beautiful Advent calendar. And I expect nothing less from Diptyque, to be honest. If you've ever been in a store, they're beautiful. I feel like there's just this nice luxurious moment in there. And the Advent calendar is pretty unique in how it opens. So you flip up the top, and then inside there's a top layer, and it kind of opens up like wings. So you move them to the side, and then it shows you the bottom layer there too. So it's a 25-day Advent calendar. We have a lot to open up, so I'm excited to get into it. But I will say, and I give this little disclaimer, I'm not expecting this to be the biggest value. I feel like anytime you're buying from a brand specifically, you're more going for experience. And if you're looking for value, I would suggest going with an Advent calendar where you're going to get a variety of different brands. I feel like that just gives you the best option. So we'll see how this one fares, but let's get into it. Starting off at the top here, this is day number 1. Nice boxes, and I can already see the little candle in here. Okay, let's see what we got. We're getting the fig candle. I love fig. I have the Philosophico scent from Diptyque, which is a very fig heavy scent, and so I'm excited for this. I've mentioned in past videos, but I used to not like votives, but I feel like I'm coming around to them. Obviously, for Advent calendars, they want to try to have small things so they can package it nicely. And these small sizes don't necessarily have the best scent throw. They're very tiny, but I kind of have loved them for intimate moments or having like a little candle right by your side. And so yeah, I'm like a little bit more into them. So excited about the fig one. And just to give a little bit of an idea of value, these, I don't think you can really buy the mini votives by themselves. You can get them in sets, and those are usually like 5 for $100. So even these guys are kind of expensive, but the regular candle size retails for $74. So I'll do my best to like round out what the value is at the end, but just thought I would kind of put that out there in case you didn't know where we were price wise. All right, moving on to day number 2. Let's see. Oh, we got a nice perfume sample in here. I feel like I'm really gonna play myself with the names. Like, why did I open the Diptyque one when I can't pronounce anything? I don't know. This is Eau de Mint. I actually recently was in a Diptyque store, and I decided to pick up like a body gel, like a shower gel, but I got the foaming one, and I got it in this scent actually. So I know I like this. It's a very like cologne-y, kind of masculine overall, but then you get this mint that comes through, which is really nice. So it's a really nice sample, or like actual size. I feel like this is a 10 ml. To give you some of the notes, mint and nutmeg in the top, geranium, rose, and patchouli in the base. I'm kind of surprised I like this so much because of the patchouli and the geranium, but it is a nice refreshing scent. I've enjoyed it, at least in the shower gel foam thing, and I'm excited to have this as the travel spray. I was trying to look up a value of this, and I don't think that Diptyque really sells travel sizes except for in sets, so it's kind of nice to get in here. Let's move on to day number 3 though. Here it is, and the boxes are super sturdy, you guys. Oh, okay, let's see. This is so fun. All right, we have Philosopicos here, but this is a soap, it looks like. Yes, it is. Wow, okay, it smells like really green right now, like extremely green, almost kind of vegetal in the soap anyway. So not my favorite in the sense of like what I'm actually going to use, but I do like Philosopicos overall as a scent. Let's move on to day 4. I don't feel like that one's that exciting. We don't need to stick on that one. And in day 4, we're getting another candle, and I think this is one of the ones for the holidays, so I'm so excited. This was my favorite one. They came out with 3 different scents. This is Delice? I don't know, but it smells like gingerbread men. It smells so good. It kind of reminds me of like Joe Malone ginger biscuit, the Fenty cinnamon like body butter, you know the one? It has that kind of a thing. It's really, really good. The main notes though, dates, vanilla, and patchouli, but I get a spice. It's good though, very sweet. I feel like very different for Diptyque overall for what I'm familiar with in the house. So very excited to have this. I mean, it's a small one, and I thought about getting the bigger candle, but I am happy to at least have this. I have a feeling we're gonna get a lot of candles in here. It'll be interesting to see how many like fragrances we actually get. On to day number 5. Let's see what we got. Oh, another perfume. This is Fleur de Peau, maybe? This is the Eau de Parfum. Interesting. This is a very, to me, I'm getting immediately something kind of makeup-y, almost like a lipstick with a little bit of floral, very powdery, very clean smelling overall as well. Interesting. I'm excited to look up the notes of that, but I get like a lipstick note from that for sure. And it makes sense. There's iris in here, aldehydes, there's Turkish rose, there's some pink pepper in the top, and then the base we're getting musk, musk mallow, carrot, ambergris, sandalwood, leather, amberwood. I am interested to see how this will warm up on the skin. I definitely get that muskiness. It's like a powdery muskiness lipstick smell to me. If you're into iris scents, this is definitely one to check out. I feel like it's what I expect when I think of like an iris heavy fragrance. All right, another perfume down. So far, I feel like we're doing pretty good overall for value. On to day number 6. This is, oh, interesting. Okay, but I kind of love this, but I don't know if everyone would. It has instructions. Let me look. Hold the ball with one hand. With your other hand, carefully turn the central disc towards you. Gently rotate the central disc again halfway. Adjust the rings into desired shape. But there's 3 of them. And I don't think they go together, but I think they're basically like little ornaments. The decorative ball is delicate. Please rotate it only once. Yeah, I could see that because you're not gonna be able to rotate it back. It's gonna break. So I am going to do this off camera. I'll pop in or something, but I'm kind of excited to have some Diptyque ornaments like on my tree. You guys know, I mean, you can see back here. If you don't know, I love ornaments. So I'm excited to have some like beauty and fragrance ones, but I want to make sure I don't ruin these. So kind of cool. I don't, again, know if everyone would like that because I don't know how much these retail for, but it's very Diptyque. And to me, this is an example that when you're picking out a calendar and you're going to do a brand specific one, you almost need to be a stan of that brand because there's the potential to get things like this and you want to like be into it. You know what I'm saying? And this feels very Diptyque. They do these like holiday candle toppers, like a different one every single year. They kind of like spin from the heat of the flame, which is really cool. So I'm excited, but definitely a little bit different. Uniquely Diptyque in this moment. Let's move on to number 7 for now. It's another candle and it looks like it's one of the holiday scents. This is cotton. This is my least favorite one. It's a little bit more clean, but it's not bad smelling right now. I'm assuming we're gonna get all 3 holiday candles in here. The description of the scent is powdery scents of musk and tonka bean. So it has bergamot, violet, ylang ylang, iris, and musk in here along with that tonka bean. So I'm excited to burn it. I feel like the small size is perfect for me. I don't think I need the big one in that one. Whereas Delice, I love. All right, on to 8. Another, not a candle. Ooh, it's one of the solid perfumes, I want to say. These are stunning, okay? They are beautiful. They are weighted. They have this beautiful outer look to them, like stunning, luxurious, amazing. This is the scent Orpheon, which I actually have in a bottle. And you just pop up the top here, and that's the solid perfume that's in there. So pretty, so beautiful. And then they have a back here where you just pop it out and you can replace it once you're done. Just a stunning little piece. I want to see how much this retails for because I'm not familiar, but it is so weighted, so beautiful. This is definitely giving that experience, which I really like. So I believe this is the full size of the refillable solid perfume, and this retails for $70 for 3 grams, so a lot of value here since it's like the full size. Everything you would get if you just bought this by itself, so very nice. All right, on to day number 9. This one has a lot of surprises, I feel like. I don't know what I'm gonna get. In day number 9, we got the Eau de Parfum in Eau Rose, and I believe we also got this in the Neiman Marcus box. If you haven't seen me open the Neiman Marcus Advent Calendar, I will leave it down below. So I have that here. This is a very rose scent. But with that, for a rose scent, I do think it's nice. It's not like overly powdery. It has a freshness. It's like realistic, kind of soft. If you're into roses, this is definitely one to check out if you want something kind of light. Notes on this, there's lychee in here, rose, geranium, blackcurrant, bergamot. Even though it has like the lychee and blackcurrant, at least in this moment when I'm smelling it, I mean, now that I know it's there, I can pick up on it, but it's not overly tart. It's not overly zingy. I feel like it's mixed really nice and just gives that rose a little bit of lift. In the base, there's musk, Virginia cedar, and white honey. A really solid rose scent if you're interested. So that is Eau Rose. And that's our 3rd vial of perfume so far. We're on to number 10, and this looks like another candle. And this is Feu de Bois. Very woody, Kind of smoky. Wow, yeah, smoky, woody, you know, scent. I think it's a really good one for winter overall because it's like, it's a little bit strong, a little bit heavy. The description on this, it says, this scented candle portrays the dense, smoky notes of the logs as they are gradually consumed. Totally. It's a smoky, woody fragrance. Like, there is no escaping that. It's nice though. If you like something smoky, which I do, I love rhubarb smoke from Boy Smells. I like By the Fireplace from the Replica line. So I am excited to burn that one, especially again during winter time. This one might even be nice to burn next to like a pine candle, like something with a lot of pine notes to it together. I think that would be a nice combination since this is a small one. All right, so that was number 10. Let's open number 11 here. Looks like a, what is this, a hand? Oh, okay, in here we're getting like a small size of a shower oil. This is in the scent Dosong, which is a very popular scent from them. Very small sample. I don't particularly love how tiny that one is, I'm not gonna lie. It's like a little bit smaller than I feel like a travel size would be since it's 10 mil. Like, you know, just saying, just saying. But let's see what number 12 holds for us. Here we go. Looks like another candle. This is Santal. This one smells really, really good. It's like a sandalwood fragrance. It's kind of creamy, a little powdery. It has a sweetness to it. I really like that one. Tons of little votive candles. If you are not into that, this will not be the calendar for you. All right, let's go on to number 13. Another little sample here. This is the Softening Hand Wash. I don't know if this is the one I'm thinking of. I have the hand soap from them that has like the pumice or like, you know, the exfoliation in it. I'm actually gonna go wash my hands since now it's coming out. I love a bougie hand soap, so I will definitely get my use out of this, but again, kind of a small size. I don't think this is the one with like the actual like scrubbing particles in it, but that one is pretty good. It smells really nice. Although sometimes the particles get like stuck in the pump, which is kind of annoying. Let me go wash my hands though. All right, that was nice. And I do think it smells nice. Don't love such a small sample, but I will say, like, trying to think of the silver lining here, I think this would be nice to keep in your bag. And you know, sometimes you go somewhere and they don't have hand soap, but then you would have the hand soap. You could also just have like hand sanitizer, but if you want to do the full thing and have a hand soap on hand, that size is perfect for that at least. Okay, let's move on to day number 14. It's a bigger box. Oh, okay. Another fragrance, which I love to see. This one is L'Ombre dans l'eau. Please just forgive me. Please just be nice to me. Not my favorite. I'm getting green. I'm getting, I don't know what I don't know if it's geranium. I don't know if it's tomato leaf. I'm getting something like that though, but I want to look up notes and see if I'm even like remotely close. Oh yeah, it's green. It's black currant leaf that's in here, and also petitgrain. There's rose and black currant blossom. Not the one for me. Definitely not the one for me. Interesting. I could never put that on me though. Let me know if you love that scent. Tell me why you love it. All right, moving on to day number 15. Another candle, and this one is the Roses candle. It's kind of hard to smell. I can't really get much smell from this, but I did open a different advent calendar and we got the Roses candle in there as well. And it's just like exactly what it says, a very rose heavy candle fragrance. We're on to number 16, another candle. Here we go. Oh, but this one, I think this is the candle they like to say like you could use in the kitchen. They also have, I think, some kitchen cleaner maybe similar to this. Let me look this up. I do like this. This is green, but in a way I can handle, I feel like. Okay, so they say about this candle, it's the odor removing candle with basil in it. That's like that kind of green note coming off, but I can get down with some basil. It says basil, mint, and tomato leaves. It's a perfumed enchantment. So I'm excited to have this one. I'm definitely gonna put that in my kitchen and see how it does, even though it's small. See if it helps with smells and kind of freshens up the kitchen. On to day number 17. This is, ooh, another perfume. This is Dosong, which like I said is one of their like best-selling scents. Oh yeah, it's just very white floral. This is one of the best experiences I've ever had smelling it. Like in store, sometimes I just can't get an idea of a fragrance. Like I need to go out, I need to not be around other scents. And also I notice just when I'm in different environments, scents can smell completely different. And I get a lot of white floral. I wanna say there's gardenia in here because I'm picking up on something like that. And this is the EDT. Oh, it's tuberose. Maybe it's tuberose. Let's see. It's tuberose, not gardenia. Yeah, that definitely comes through. It's a little bit, I don't want to say bubblegummy, but I could see it leaning toward that. It has like a bit of a sweetness. There's also African orange flower in here, iris, rose, pink pepper, musk, and benzoin. I'm excited to have this and kind of see. This is a scent that, again, I wasn't interested in, but I could see myself at some point being more into this, which is so interesting. Like my thoughts on this are evolving a bit. I can tell by how I'm smelling it right now. All right, moving on to day 18. This feels like it's been a long calendar, I will say. Like this one every day feels like a moment. I don't know how to say this. Iconic. That's what I want to say. Cognac. I'm like, feel like I'm doing a word puzzle here. I think it's Coing, and it's a quince candle. So it says a hint of apple and pear. Its fruity, familiar notes conjure up the flavor of quince preserve or quince paste. It's a little bit hard to get the scent off of it, just cold throw from the candle, but I'm excited to burn that now that I know it's a little bit fruity. I believe we're on day 19, and it looks like we have another fragrance in here. This is Eau Capitale, and it's the Eau de Parfum. Ooh, it's spicy. Spicy, kind of powdery. I think it's a little bit masculine for me personally, but let me look up some notes. When I'm looking up the accords right now, the top one was rose, and I was like, okay, I guess maybe it's not meant to be for men. Not that men can't wear rose, but not what I was expecting. This has pink pepper, bergamot in the top, rose, and patchouli. This one's just strong, okay? This one is just, now that I know what those notes are, I mean, I obviously smelled the pink pepper off the top, and I'm sure that patchouli was coming through as well a lot for me. I can pick up on the rose a little bit, but there's like no sweetness coming from this at all. I don't know, to me this comes off kind of powdery and just strong, and not my scent profile personally, but definitely a nighttime scent. If you're into rose fragrances, it might be one to check out because I feel like it's definitely different than like the other rose fragrance we smelled earlier. Like that one's like light and a little bit citrus, a little bit tangy going on. This one's more of a nighttime one, I feel like. This one I feel like would pair nice with like a leather jacket. The patchouli's making an appearance. We're on to day number 20. This is a bigger box, so another fragrance in here. Tam Dao. I don't know if that's how you say it, but this is an eau de parfum as well. I think this is another one of the more popular fragrances. Just sprayed my hand. Okay, just smelling it, I'm getting like basement vibes, like woody. I don't know if this is true, but I'm getting something kind of woody, but it's kind of stale woody, kind of like a basement, a little dank almost. I don't know. I don't know, let's look up the notes. That might be way off. I'm telling you, I'm smelling things different than I have when I've gone in store, so it's kind of a new experience. Okay, it is a woody fragrance. It has sandalwood, cedar, amberwood, coriander, musk, lime, vanilla, and ginger. Yeah, the woods in here are dry. It's a dry, woody scent. I don't get a ton of the vanilla. Like, it's not a sweet, there's no sweetness, so don't think that. Well, when it just kind of whiffs by, this one might be magic once it's on the skin. I'm gonna definitely have to try this because I feel like in the dry down and again on skin, I'm hoping it'll kind of warm up and that sandalwood will come out, but it's pretty dry and woody initially. And again, like if I look at it a certain way, I could be like, oh, dry dog food. Like, I know it's not, and I actually think I might like this. I did not think I was gonna like this, but as it's drying down, I wanna give that a shot because it's coming through more creamy toward the end, like the vanilla. I think I'm starting to smell it. Different light. I've never smelled it like that in store, ever. So very excited for that one. Okay, let's go to day 21. I feel like we're just discovering new things, or I'm discovering new things. Okay, this is Pommade, maybe? Pomander? I don't think we pronounced the ER right, maybe? The scent description on this says, the holidays draw near, the perfume of spices mingle with mouth-watering scents of candied peel and evokes oranges pierced with fragrant cloves. I do pick up on the spices that are coming off on here. I'm excited to burn this one also this winter. It'll be nice to have the spices coming through, so that one's nice. I'm gonna definitely get way more familiar with the candles from Diptyque. I've only ever burned the fig one before. All right, day 22, another candle. Bitch, you better like candles. You better. And this is the Baie candle. I had to look that up. This is berries in French, though, I believe. But this is like tart berries. Like, I want to say it's more like blackberries or something than I get like, it's not like a strawberry or something. I'm pretty sure this is a very popular scent from them. So, oh, look, it says the tangy scent of blackcurrant berries. Yes, there's also roses in here, and I definitely get that. Really nice, really fresh. It reminds me in a way of Jo Malone's Blackberry and Baie scent, like that kind of thing going on. So I'm excited to burn that one. Holy fucking shit, I have a lot of candles to burn. We're on to day 23. It looks like we get another little hand lotion in here. Little sample. You know, I'm not the happiest with those, not gonna lie. I just wish they were a little bigger. These are 1/3 of an ounce. Like, let's get at least an ounce. Let's get a travel size, like a 3 ounce, something like that at least. Like a little more substantial for $510. Number 24, I hope we get Eau de Well. It's not, it's Eau de Sens, I wanna say. It's an EDT. Let's smell this one. This is the Neroli Orange Blossom one, that's for sure. I'm definitely getting something like that, but it's kind of has a stink on it. I don't know if it's the lid. Sometimes if you spray on like different cardboard and stuff, it can be a little little bit different. Yeah, this isn't neroli, it's orange blossom though. Definitely picking up on that. Very strong. Orange bitters, juniper berries, and then in the base, it's angelica and patchouli. So it is a summery scent. I mean, to me, orange blossom, neroli, it's reminding me of Sundays in a way, which I prefer over this, but I could see it being worn in the summer, that type of stuff. And there is something nice about it, but maybe not my favorite orange blossom scent. But in general, orange blossom is a little bit difficult for me. But we've arrived, you guys, to day number 25. It's the biggest box, so what are we gonna get? What are we gonna get in here? Let's see. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, it's the candle. Sapin, sapin. I don't know how to say it. I'm gonna look it up. Oh, it smells so good. Oh, I've almost bought this one too, so I'm so excited to have it. Sapin. Sapin. Pretty close. This is like a pine scent, which are some of my favorites. This one is kind of fresh though, kind of tangy, something like that going on. It's really nice. Cannot wait to burn it. Ooh, and this one's definitely bigger than the votives, if you can tell here. It's 70 grams, which they do sell a small candle. So let me see if that's the size of their like small candles. Yeah, this is the small candle size, which retails for $42 on its own. So now that we're here, let me know your thoughts. I'm gonna add this stuff up and we'll see kind of an idea of the value. I don't know if I'll get it exact, but I'll get it close. All right, I've added everything up to the best of my ability, and I think the value on this is $5.43, so you're definitely not getting this to save money on Diptyque stuff. This is for the experience. This is for the variety, you could say. I was honestly thinking we were gonna get a little bit more value than that from this just because all of the perfumes, these aren't sold exactly, so there is some value in that. You can buy some of the Diptyque scents in sets of 5, and those are 7.5 mil, and these are 10 mil, so I use that as kind of my ratio and kind of undervalued it slightly, and that made each of these come out to around $26. That's what I was calculating. So there was a lot of value in these because we got 8 different scents, which I do think is nice. You get a variety from Diptyque. I really wish we got Eau Duelle, I think it is. That's like the vanilla. It's not a super sweet vanilla, but I would have loved to have a 10 mil of that to really test it for myself. Kind of recapping everything else. The little votives, they have a set online for 12 of them. When I was dividing it out and everything, they came out to right around $20 a piece. So that's what I calculated. Very expensive little votives. And we got 10 of these, 10 candles, you guys. Well, 10 in the small size because we got that other bigger one at the end. If you don't like these mini candles, this is definitely not going to be the one for you because these added what I calculated as like $200 worth of value. You guys already know we got this bigger candle as well. This is the size you can actually buy, so $42. And the other really nice value in here is the solid perfume at $70. So those definitely brought some. When it comes to these samples, these definitely didn't have like any, like very much value at all just because they're such small sizes. I want to say this was like $7 when you kind of divide it out by gram and stuff. The hand lotion came out to about $10, so a little bit more value there, but these were like 2 something. Like these were very small. I calculated them 5 together, so not a lot of value here. And then I didn't really know how to calculate these, so these weren't really calculated in there, so bonus, I don't know, $543 value plus these as a bonus. Yeah, overall, I did think this was a fun experience, especially if you don't know a ton about Diptyque, you don't know what you like. This could be a fun way to explore and really try a lot of different scents from them. Again, especially in the candle section, which I do think is kind of fun, but you would need to be into the candles. I definitely don't think this is right for everyone. I did enjoy the luxury touches, really nice presentation overall, except for these. I really do think these kind of cheapened it out a bit. Like I didn't think we needed these, or I wish there was something else that could have been done in place of those 4, but I'd love to know what you guys think. Do you think this one is worth it? Would you gift it to someone? Would you gift it to yourself? Let me know down below. I'd also love to know your favorite Diptyque scent. If you have one, let me know down below. But that's gonna wrap it up for day number 5. I'm gonna leave the advent calendar playlist down below if you wanna check it out. But other than that, I will see you in the next one. Bye guys.